6:30 a.m. and we're going to sunny Los Angeles for work today. Mr. Kuma is staying behind, but I'll be back, and I'll honestly be back in literally 48 hours. So he's going to his dad's house, and then I'll be back to get him on Friday. I have a hurry, so let's focus and jam this out.
Folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love. Remember.
What a weird day in America. It is November 6th, and Trump has won to be the U.S. president again. And it feels just like heavy and somber today. It feels really strange to be traveling. I mean, life goes on, right? But what a weird time, man. I feel like I've been disassociating leading up until today because I've just been so, I don't know, disheartened, in denial that he was even running again. I voted, of course, but it feels surreal. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I know I never talk about like politics or anything, but everything is political. I'm a woman. Everything is political. It just feels very, very disheartening to be a woman in America right now. I don't know. Yeah. I got this bowl of food to eat and I don't even want to eat it anymore. Ugh, what a weird day, dude. What a weird day. I smacked some makeup on in the LAX bathroom, and I'm headed to, my lips are so dry, sorry, I keep licking my lips, but now I'm headed to go grab some matcha. On the way to the office, there is a matcha place that's like 10 minutes away from the LA office that I like to stop at. It's called Sachi LA, and it's my go-to spot. It's actually very, very delicious, and it's always very much needed when after flying in to the office first thing in the morning. I'm having a moment where I need to remember to practice gratitude, because as tired as I am very, very grateful that I get to travel for work. I know it's a lot. It's been a little bit taxing, not gonna lie, on my mental and physical, my energy, but I'm very, very grateful, because I realized too, like, these little trips that I get to take that seem little to me now used to be a huge deal for me just very, very not too long ago. Give myself space for feelings today, because today is a heavy day, but I do want to check in with a little gratitude reminder for myself. I only just messed with my shutter speed, so hopefully the number is correct, but I'm finally leaving the office and it's dark out. I wish I could have left earlier, but had so much work to do, still have more work to do, but I need to get to the hotel because I have a meeting at 6, so I'm gonna have to start the meeting in the car, but I need to check in, and then I have a dinner planned tonight with a girlfriend, so trying to get out of here so I can do both, but I'm gonna have to work more after I get after dinner, so we'll see. just got to my room. I'm trying to figure out, whoa, this place is gigantic. Okay, it's kind of nice in here. I typically don't stay in downtown LA when I'm in LA. I try to avoid downtown LA, but the girlfriend I'm meeting tonight is she actually lives in downtown LA. And then hold on if this is not bright enough. A low light situation here. I usually don't stay in downtown LA, and I hope this whole time that wasn't too dark, but and this is typically not the style hotel I would pick, but I kind of wanted to branch out a little bit, you know, explore. And this hotel is gorgeous, but is it typically like my style? Not necessarily, but maybe not my style right now. But it's quite nice. Let me show you the bathroom. It's gigantic. I'm excited to have a girls' night because today is feeling so heavy. And honestly, a little bit of a girls' chit-chat woman night sounds nice, even though can't go too crazy because I do need to come back home and work some more. I had intended to get like really ready and change before dinner tonight, but I just got home. I just got to the hotel, and I need to be picked up in like 20 minutes. I could zhuzh it up in 20 minutes. Let's see. Let's zhuzh it up, shall we? I don't have much time, but let's see what we can do here. Very dehydrated, but I'm gonna eat my second electrolyte packet of the day, which is actually not that much. I have peaked at like 4 before, especially these travel days. I just don't end up drinking enough water. I need to replenish my electrolytes, and this is just down. It feels like the strangest day to be functioning. I want to not to be dramatic, but I feel like this is a situation that kind of calls for drama. I did not realize until obviously today how emotional I would feel from this election. I have been emotional about it, of course, being a woman, but like I did not realize I would find myself in tears, I guess. It's just a lot of shit, to be honest. I don't know how else to say, but I just feel tired. Particularly this past week, because I have family members who are Trump supporters. Let me just say, I feel like it's like saying Voldemort, like you can't say it, but no, I have families that are Trump supporters, and previously I would feel hesitant about saying anything political on any of my platforms, but frankly, it's just too fucking late for all that. Like, we are far past the motherfucking problem. I'm shaking because I'm hitting my face, but also shaking. I'm just fucking tired. I'd say there's definitely room for, you know, if you have the capacity to spend time to try and educate others, but there's just such a stigma and such a aggressive state of being and mind that I don't even want to say the Republican Party anymore, that Trump supporters seem to embody, particularly ones in my family that are just so headstrong on like their side winning. And it's so interesting because in communication, in basic interpersonal communication, that is what happens. Like when two people disagree, there's usually an instance where someone is just listening to respond or listening to get the other person's response over with to have their response. And like, I just feel like there's a whole lot of that. Necessarily have the time, energy, or capacity or want to sit down and explain why I feel like they don't actually respect their own family member. Sometimes it feels so hopeless because like truly what am I gonna do? I forgot the pants that I actually was gonna wear with this, so my outfit does not go together whatsoever. But it's not gonna stop me from having a great night with a girlfriend. Try to give myself a little pep talk before going. Let's go. The way that this entire outfit any damn sense. What? I digress. To the lobbies associating. I didn't record a ton at dinner, not me a little, from the swine. But notice the door didn't have like the extra lock here. It has the spot for the chain, but the chain is MIA. So I just called and I'm like, please replace the chain, because I just feel better if there's a dual lock situation. Thank you.
Okay,
All good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Not that this is good. Just makes me feel better, I guess. Maybe it's the lack of sleep, you know, flying in, general anxiety. But I am just like procrastinating right now, getting ready for bed. Like so heavily. Get in bed. Ugh. I went down the rabbit hole, like I was saying, in the sense of there's like these questions of, I don't want to call them anything. It's just all too much. But because of this war on women that's already been happening, but feels like the fuel has been fully relinquished into the fire that is this war on women. There are these notions of feminist movements, I don't even want to call it that, women's rights movements. I learned about the 4B movement that they had in Korea, where women refused to bear children, get pregnant until they were equally I can't even talk anymore, I'm so tired. Until they were treated equally to men in that country. And I didn't realize they were in shambles because there was no more children being born. And then they changed some things, but America's so divided that I don't even think something like that. I don't know. It's also depressing, honestly. Like, part of my brain's like, yeah, I'm down. I'm down not to have a child right now, and the idea of not having kids, like, isn't that scary to me. But I feel bad for those women that genuinely do want that, but believe in movements like this, and it's kind of crushing their dreams of ever, like, bearing children or having a family. And I don't know, there's so many sides to this, so dynamic, all these different facets that this historical time is impacting right now. But then also makes me remember how divided voting was, and how many women voted against women having rights. It's just insane. Saying all this with the intent to share it on the internet, and realizing that, yes, the best way to, like, be a successful business or content creator, influencer, whatever, is to, like, not be political. But I think it's, like, it pains me to think that women's rights and my rights as a woman to choose a pathway in life or choose my fate in that sense is considered political, which, again, that's insane to say. I keep saying this is insane because it truly does feel insane. But I'm here working for a rather large corporation. It's very confusing. It's very confusing to exist in capitalism sometimes. I'm a consumer. I love my consumer goods. Is it too much to ask for rights also? Is it too much to ask to have women's rights be respected and upheld? I don't know. Apparently it's too much to be a woman. Apparently it's just too much. It's too much to ask for. I don't know. Let's just go to bed. When I was here, I did a video shoot. I got to be PA on set for a master class. We filmed Robert Greene, the author of 48 Laws of Power, and we filmed right across the street there at the Los Angeles Athletic Club. I have my Invisalign in, hence the lisp. But at the time, I didn't have much money, and I booked a flight to LA to PA on set, and I was paid for the PA gig, but you know, money comes after you do the job, typically when it comes to that line of work. And I remember just stretching myself so thin for that job that at the end of the day kind of zeroed me out. But thankfully, I got a hotel partnership, so I did content for the hotel, so I got my stay covered, and then I just paid for a car and a flight. But I even think I used miles, so there was all these things that I was just trying to get the best deal, which we should always do. We should always try to get the best deal because that's where we save money. But anyway, moral of the story is that I just remember being spread so thin, and that by the time I got that paycheck, it felt like I just zeroed out what I had spent. So I just remember going gig to gig and working in my contracting job and just really scraping by. And I remember manifesting that I wanted something more, and I wanted a job that paid me to travel. I wanted a job that paid me for the skill sets that I already have, of course can sharpen along the way, but I was like, there has to be something, there has to be something. I guess my monologue for this morning is that manifestation along with guided intent really does work. I know some people think it's so woo-woo or whatever, but I remember being so stressed in other ways. Stress comes in different forms and different times in your life, but remember that time I really wanted this job, and I feel like I wrote in my journal I prepared so heavily every day, talked to people I need to, ask questions, and here we are. It's kind of crazy, and I'm nostalgic about it because I'm looking at the building that I remember going to all the floors and being look at all these people, these members here. I wonder what they do. I wonder what I need to do to participate in something like this. Not that I want to, but I was curious, I do want to get this one work task done because I need it to prepare for my event for later. So maybe I'll do that and take a little nap. It sounds so nice. But honestly, why not? Alright, I'm finally awake. The sun is shining, it's bright in the sky. Was looking at breakfasts, where I should go, and I think my energy levels are so... I think I'm going to indulge in the restaurant downstairs in the hotel. I thought about getting in-room dining, being fancy, and then I was like, no, let's go outside and go to a nice restaurant. But in downtown LA, there's not really a happy medium of a breakfast restaurant. I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't have what I'm looking for. There's plenty of options, don't get me wrong. But there's a coffee shop for breakfast, or there's fine dining.
And I don't know, I just wanted like normal breakfast. I don't know what I'm looking for. I think I made a decision. I'm just gonna go downstairs. Like honestly, I'm just gonna go downstairs and that's fine. All right, okay. Let's go walk after we eat. So I'm gonna put on my workout clothes. My legs are so dry. I'm gonna put these on. Hello. I'm gonna go have breakfast, read a little bit, journal a little bit. I need to buy a new book on my Kobo because I love that I have Court of Thorn. I love that I have a Court of Thorn. I love that I have Akatar on my book, but in the mornings I want to read some nonfiction. So I think I'm gonna either buy. I have my nonfiction books at home that I read in the mornings, but it's when I travel I need the other one. So I'm gonna buy 2 books. I'm gonna allow myself to purchase 2 books. Okay, I'm gonna go crazy. It's so crazy. Christmas songs are beginning to be stuck in my head. And I'm like, is it a little too early? Perhaps, I don't know. I allowed myself to lay in bed for like 2 hours this morning, which honestly was really nice. Honestly, that's such a luxury. To lay, what a luxury it is to lay in a hotel bed for hours. Like, I love that I woke up early, and I know it's my toxic productivity brain. Damn, the pipe's out. I know it's my toxic productivity brain was like, get up, do something more. Like, why aren't you at Pilates or walking or getting something accomplished? But considering the week, the past couple days, honestly, I feel so productive just laying there. So it's my birthday month, so I'm celebrating every day this month. Not every day, but as much as I can. There's so much energy in me right now. I don't know why. I'm just awake now and excited for the day. Oh, let's go get breakfast. I think my blood sugar's like peaking.
I'm gonna do the ricotta toast. Sounds amazing. And then I didn't realize, but I got a side of potatoes. Did not think it would be this much. And then I got chicken, sausage, and eggs. It's quite a hearty breakfast.
Today, hold on. Okay, got my lotion. I need lotion on my legs. I need to go. I don't need my DJI mics, sunglasses. Please don't fall. Okay, I think this is everything. Let's go. So I somehow ended up in West Hollywood. I look crazy. I'm tired. I need a nap because I feel crazy. I mini fell asleep in my Uber just now, but I ended up in West Hollywood because I needed to drop off a product to a client's house for work. Left the event, Ubered here. It was like an hour long, but so funny. I had a feeling to call my aunt because she has a house out here, and I'm literally blocks away from her house. And she said she was landing here, and she's 30 minutes away. She just landed, so I'm actually gonna go walk over to her house, hang out and wait for her. Scott here. I love my aunt's West Hollywood house. Like, one of my biggest inspirations is my auntie. She works her butt off So hard to get where she is today. So every time I'm back in this house, I just feel so inspired because I'm like, I want a little LA house or another house just to leave Seattle, go to. But anyway, they'll be here literally any minute. They'll be here soon, but I'm gonna try to get as much work done as I can. I have actually so much to do. I like no this. Yeah. What are you? Whoa!
Sorry, I
this is
dropped
crazy.
it.
Oh, I thought you were doing that on purpose.
No. You want this or I'll eat it? Yeah.
Dang, that's your main meal.
Daddy,
Oh yes.
I was short hair.
I know. I remember when I had short hair, I could never tie it up. Sent us kimchi fried rice. Look at that. So pretty.
You know what funny is?
Proper LA fashion. We went to Erewhon. My auntie took us on a little grocery haul. Me, I picked out this green juice. Mine has, it's the coconut greens with coconut water, celery, cucumber, kale, dandelion, parsley, and romaine. And honestly, it's quite delicious. I also picked out this Bjorn corn. It is, I think it's nutritional yeast popcorn. Yeah, it's their classic nutritional yeast popcorn. They got some groceries because they're gonna be here for the weekend, so they got eggs, mushrooms, bananas, plantain chips, tartine bread. I picked out some chocolate for our movie night. I got these nootropic chocolates. Mine is Stay Sane, and I think there's like calming adaptogens in here. Let me see. What does it say? It has ashwagandha. Perfect. I was literally talking about how I wanted some ashwagandha. And last but not least, we picked out a bottle of natural wine to try tonight. I had no idea what I was doing in there, picking out a wine, but we shall see. Going on a TikTok again and got sucked into all the news about the election. I felt good today being distracted, but yeah. It's good to put it down. Oh, it's dry, but it's nice. That's good.